Okay guys, we're here at Psaro the Manslayer, and Meena can do this, but it's gonna suck during the meditate phase. She does not have a lot of good damage output, unfortunately, and that is why I ended up having to succumb to using Torneko's Stealing Ways. Sorry for playing with the mic there, I realized I had my headset on a little long there. But anyway, she's level 65. I didn't take her to level 99 because she doesn't really gain that much strength per level up. So I resorted to having Torneko steal some strength seeds. I stole about 9 of them, which means about 27 strength, or maybe a little less, is not hers. Just giving you guys the heads up. Here's her setup. She's at 236 strength, and that is enough, but it is also very difficult. I probably should be leveling her up all the way and getting her 255 strength. But I'll be honest, she could survive this already just fine. It's just the damage output. That's her only issue. Everything else she's fine with. So that's the only reason I decided to just do it now at this level. You can see her attacks at 366. Her defense is pretty damn good thanks to the armor she's got. And now for the item setup. The item setup is going to be a little bit different from normal. First off, we got rid of the silver tarot cards. They are just not useful for this. Thanks to Disruptive Wave, they just don't work that well. I also got rid of the Massacre Sword because the effort of using it on somebody that almost always attacks twice is a little too much. So yeah, that's why I got rid of it in favor of more prayer rings, because she needs MP. Now, she doesn't need them too badly, but I decided I'd rather go with more of those than less of those. You need the Zenithian Shield for the Whack phase, as well as the Zenithian Sword for the same reasons for Kabuff. And you may notice the Falcon Knife earrings here, and yeah, I'm going to be using those during the meditation phase, because that has it does roughly the same damage as the Liquid Metal Sword. It might do slightly less damage on typical, like, regular damage, but it's for the extra crit chance. You really need the extra crit chance for the meditate phase. Meditate, yeah. I don't know if I misspoke, but I meant Whack phase for both Zenithian Sword and Shield. But yeah, and the prayer rings are just to give her that boost of MP just in case she needs it. And oh yeah, and as you can see, yeah, she's basically got almost all the liquid metal stuff except for the hat. I could have had Torneko try and steal a liquid metal hat, but I really don't like trying for that. It's annoying as hell. So, nah, screw that. And you can see the mighty armlets on her because her speeds are actually pretty damn good. Yeah, a 185 agility is pretty damn good with all the seeds that we got. All of her agility seeds were found, not stolen, just so you know. Resilience could be a little bit better, and that might be something I do later down the line, who knows, but I don't know if she needs it. That's the cool thing, though. She's pretty well-rounded. I'm honestly a little pleasantly surprised, but it also makes sense. I imagine Kirill will be somewhat similar, though damage output's going to be even worse for him because he's weaker than her, so I probably really have to work Torneko to steal more strength seeds. Anyway, excuse me, before I begin, I want to mention, the meditate phase is going to take a long time. I luckily do all these videos with chapter systems in mind, so if the meditate phase goes on for a long time, feel free to skip that portion. It's literally waiting until she just barely gets the right amount of damage in the right time. It's not that exciting, but I will be keeping the recording in just to show you how long it takes, or how lucky I got, depending how things go. And the other thing, I'll be also fast-forwarding that phase, and that phase only, because even when fast-forwarding, it took me a while to get through, so I don't want to have everyone suffer for that. But everything else will not be fast-forwarded unless I fail this run. But otherwise, it's just recognizing HP thresholds of when to heal and when not to, and when not, you don't have to. But anyway, let's get started. Grog, and begin. After he does a little stumble step. For final boss time against Psaro the Manslayer. I am definitely ripping off H.C. Bailey with all these boss time things. credit goes to him. Alright, so there's nothing really you need to do for the beginning. It's just attack and heal. A lot of this is attack and heal. Alright, so 245 I think is the most... So I think that's when you want to heal. Alright, below 245, let's heal. Because I think it's 225 plus 50 or something that he does when critting. I can't remember. We'll see in a moment. Normally I write this down, but... Nah. Also, you may wonder why I'm not using the earrings the whole time, and that's because each phase has different defenses, and sometimes you really just want the extra damage part of the Metal King sword, so that's why we're doing it this way. Alright. But yeah, the reason I didn't bring the tarot cards this time is, as mentioned, Disruptive Wave tends to get rid of them. You could use the tarot cards for the first 2 to 3 phases instead, but it's not very good. Let's heal, because we're just close enough to be in danger. It's just like, you're better off not bothering, because you're more likely just going to get crap anyway, and you really want the item space for your prayer rings. The usual spots for, like, if you guys remember my Maya and Meena, or even Borya and Kirill runs, the best time to use the prayer rings... Oh, that hurt. 240. So it's actually 300 I'm supposed to be full healing at. Okay. But yeah, the best times to start healing is when he first gets arms and he's in green phase. So basically after the meditate phase. Alright, we're above 300. And now we heal. There are acceptable risks to be taking it here and there, but I'm going to try not to do that because it's very difficult with her. We're at above 300, we're okay. Alright, things get a little tougher here. If he... I think his crit is 345, so there's going to be a lot of just attack and heal. I'm going to risk this first one. Alright, now we want to heal. Oh! Yeah, very rarely heal outspeed her. Not often. And that's where things can get a little dangerous. I think we're okay. Alright, now heal. Alright, and 336, so yeah. So below 350 is the heal point. Got it. But yeah, I forgot to do that. She's not at below 350. We're okay. Go ahead and heal. Perhaps for these first 2 phases, you might be better off bringing the... Ooh. Nah, I'd rather heal. You might be better off... I am glad I healed, even though I ended up being okay anyway. Would have been okay anyway. But yeah, you might be better off bringing the Meteorite Bracer for the first 2 phases. We're okay. And now we heal. If I get outsped or whatever, it's not the end of the world for this first 2 phases here. And again, if I fail, I'll show off the failure. I got scared there. And then I'll just do fast forwarding until we catch up to the phase that we need to. But okay, we're safe here, and now, well, this is another tricky moment. You've seen it before. This is the whack phase. Yeah, that sweet breath is where things get extra dangerous. You may notice I also didn't bring any self-healing, and that's because, honestly, you're better off just using full heal and a prayer ring, so... But, alright, so we have bounce up. We don't really need anything else. He didn't go ahead and combuff yet, so we could just attack. Yeah, this is a case where Swoosh doesn't really help you much, sadly. Alright, we got put to sleep. We're gonna have to immediately use the Zenithian shield when we wake up. Could you stop? Wake up, please. And now bounce wore off. Okay, danger zone, danger zone. Uh-oh. Yeah, that happens sometimes. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna meet you guys back at this phase, and we'll pick up from there. Sometimes bad luck happens. So, I'll catch up with you in just a moment. Okay guys, we're back at the same phase now, just at the beginning. So, let's get started again. Like I said, sometimes bad luck happens. Let me know if you guys like this, the way I did this for resuming the fight. Because, like, instead of showing it from the beginning and all that. Because like, I'm not sure if people would rather see me start from the beginning all over again or not. But hopefully things will turn out better this time. Alright, I'm gonna full heal this time. Oop, sorry, I got a little trigger happy with my fast forward button. Alright, he buffed, so first, Zithine shield up. Ooh, it interrupted the bounce spell. And now let's go ahead and say no to that. Yeah, he's being a dick. Sorry. There we go. He didn't buff, we can get an attack in, and now he did it again. I'm gonna bounce again because he's being extra annoying right now. Refreshing bounce is sometimes very necessary though, just in case. Alright, enough of your buffing, please. Yeah, hurt yourself. I prefer that. In my test run, he only did it like twice. And of course, anytime I record, I have like the recording curse of just like, hey, now he's gonna just totally be an asshole about it and just kabuff over and over. I'm gonna fast forward until I wake up. I'm already... Yeah, I was already bounce is already down, but also his defense came back to normal at least. Alright. That was just annoying, and that's the only reason I did that. But yeah, again, you could use the cards for an oomph at some of these phases here, but generally you're better off not. You know, I wish that, you know, if you wore the Robe of Serenity and you got put to sleep, that it would literally protect you from everything like Iron Eyes until you woke up. That would be amazing, but probably overpowered. But it'd actually make me want to use it. Uh-oh. Are we going to have the same issue here? Okay. Yeah, this phase is just literally annoying, and it's, again, luck-based a little bit. I just want to get through some of this a little bit faster here. So, he's been a pain in the ass long enough, and we already have the meditate phase to go through. Alright. I did consider bringing in Sparky just for certain phases, because it's like, okay, I know she can do this, it's just obnoxious. Oh, really? Really? That was all we had left. But okay. Now, this is going to be the meditate phase, and we're going to be fast-forwarding a lot. Because it's going to be very repetitive. I'm going to show you probably like 2 things at normal speed, and that's it. Let's switch to the Falcon Knife Earrings. This is about 130. Again, the Massacre Sword could kind of be useful, but I don't think it's that useful. Oh, but yeah, 130 versus the 146. So you can see, like, the sword is slightly better at times, but it does have a range of attack, too. But yeah, I just want to show you that. We're kind of just hoping for crits, so get ready. We're going to fast forward. We need to heal at 120 HP or lower. Oh, no, 130, excuse me. Or when we're yellow and he meditated recently. Close enough. Full heal. So yeah, this is the exciting moment of just waiting for her to get through this. It took a long time with fast forward in my test runs. Just letting you guys know, we basically have to hope she does some crits. It's a shame that her cards don't have like a crit rate thing going on for her. He hasn't meditated yet. We can get away. Oh, he did. Alright. But yeah, this is essentially it. It's obnoxious as hell. We're doing about 130, so about every 4-ish turns, we're catching up to the meditate, but he's healing pretty often. Oh, there was a crit. That's good. But of course, he immediately healed. I'm going to risk this one. Nah, we got to heal. He's going to probably meditate really soon, too. Also, I could be trying to insulate, but as you can see, the Disruptive Wave would just messed it up too much. And also, she doesn't really need it with the Metal King shield. Metal Slime Shield, whatever you want to call it. The terms are basically the same. Just, you know, one's a king, one's a slime. I'm risking it. He meditated. Okay. Because it was a while since he had meditated before then, so I wanted to try it out. But yeah, this is just the most obnoxious part of the whole thing. And again, she can do it, but it's gonna take so much fucking luck. I hate it. Yeah, this is what I don't look forward to if I have to play as Kirill, because Kirill's going to even have less attack, and he doesn't... I don't think he doesn't equip the Falcon Sword. The best sword he's going to get is the Metal Slime one. And he has less attack options, so yeah, it's not going to be fun. I was thinking of other challenges I could do, though, similar to this. Like, I think the mages I might put together, like... am I dead? Oh, I'm not. I had to heal. I don't know how close I might have been, but yeah. I was thinking Boria and Maya will go together when I do this next, because that seems like, one, a little bit of fun. And two, because... Oh! We got through it! Okay. Thank God. But yeah. Boria and Maya seem like a fun bunch to do, but they also are going to probably need a lot of defense, so Torneko's probably going to need to help them for that. Alright. So, for this phase, this is the phase where we want to catch up on our MP a bit. I can get rid of the fast forward now. Let's see, that was about 100, so 130, 150, yeah, below 150 should be the heal point, I think, just to be safe. Okay, we're gonna heal after this. Yeah, they're doing about 60, so yeah, 150 was being on the safe side. Alright, one quick thing. Yeah, no, I can't check her... Oh wait, I can. I think I can. Can I check her HP, MP like this? Or will it just auto... I think it's gonna auto go right to healing if I do. Yeah, so you can't actually check her stats out, but she has about 300 MP. Yeah, this is the safer... This and the next phase are the two safer phases. Alright, that was 130. I'm going to switch to the Metal King Sword in a moment. Yeah, if I say Metal King Sword, I mean Metal Slime Sword, just get over it, you know what I mean. Alright, we're going to heal after this. But yeah, the Metal Slime Sword and Falcon Earrings are roughly the same for her. Even at 255 strength, it's so powerful. The sword is so powerful that it works well enough. Unlike the Falcon Sword, oddly enough. The Falcon Sword is a little bit stronger, that it's better than the Metal Slime Sword. If only she could equip it. She's not below 150, she can just attack. Thank you. Go ahead and full heal. But yeah, sadly Kaswoosh is not going to be as useful because she actually gets decent attack. And also because Kaswoosh doesn't do enough damage. It does decent damage, it's just not good enough, unfortunately. I feel like in Dragon Quest V, they increased the effectiveness a bit. It feels like it has a better high range. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and just get a little bit more MP back. Because once we get into the dangerous phases, we're not going to have time to be doing this. I forgot how slow some of the animations can be. But yeah, she needed some of that HP too, I'll be honest. Having at least 500 HP is pretty nice. I did not go searching for any more seeds, though, I will tell you that. It was just strength seeds, and there was only 9 extra. And if you need to try to steal some, or try to find some... let me see. There's a lot of different places you can go. There's one of the moles, the early moles in the game. Oh, next phase. But one of the moles in the game can drop them, but you want a monster that can actually take a hit. I think Dragon Quest Dash or just I don't remember what it is. Dragon Quest Wikis.org, I think it is. That one has a list of them. I put them in there myself when you search Seed of Strength, so you can check there. Alright, let's full heal, because he could do about 200 damage in this phase if he just does the big stomps, depending his damage range. But essentially, once you're past the meditate phase, you mostly got this, as long as you have the MP to survive. Yeah, we're gonna head attack. speaking of MP, after my next heal, I'm gonna use another ring, but we should be fine. Yeah, we're below 200. The breath attack, the metal slime shield is very good for the breath attacks that you don't need her insulate. It's very nice. Yeah, let's heal up, mana up, I guess, a bit. Yeah, those big stomps there. Go ahead and attack. And there we go. Yeah, after the orange phases, I haven't seen him outspeed Meena, so you're pretty safe without the Meteorite Bracer. Though the Meteorite Bracer is definitely like the ultimate accessory for most characters anyway. Okay, you did that, good job. Alright, go ahead and heal. Luckily, heal all, or full heal, is very cheap, so you don't really have to worry too much. But yeah, I'm looking at the video recording. It's already taking a while to get through this. Meena is not our Alena. She cannot deal out the extra delicious damage, even with a lot of strength. I probably will max her out for Amon, just for the extra HP, since he could put you to sleep at the end. And also, at least the first phase of that is the rushdown phase, so we don't have to worry too much with that. We're okay. Nice crit! Also, Meena actually seems to have a decent crit rate. I mean, I imagine it's actually the same as everyone else's, though, but I generally see her crit slightly more than normal when she gets higher leveled. I don't know if that's luck, if that's just something in her character file similar to Alena, which I really highly doubt. Or it just may be observational bias. Who knows? But anyway, let's see him spin right round, but we're going to fast forward it because this is taking a while. Good job! Sorry, I find that funny, just that only that part gets fast forwarded. I do like the little background graphics they do for that, though. Looks really nice when you saw the floor moving like that. And the little fiery background to show that he's so demonic and badass or whatever. Or edgy. Alright, for this, I believe it's below 300 is dangerous, so I'm going to full heal just to be safe. 94. Cold Breath is not as bad thanks to the shield. Alright, it looks like 98. I'd say 225 is the healing point then. I'm being generous with that. I gave it an extra 25 HP that probably is needed. Because it's his physical attack that does the most to her. Yeah, we can risk it. I mean, it's not really a risk, I don't believe. Alright, that did up to 100 that time. Interesting. But luckily the flames are not as bad as the cold breath. And that Meena is faster. I don't think a swoosh works well on him in the last phase, so you can't really use that as an option too much. I'm just thinking over, like, what would... Oh, below 225, even if it's only by 3. I'd rather not risk it. We got this far, I don't want to have to redo. Alright, that was double stomp with... That was only 81, so 162 damage max. But we know he could do up to 99 with his cold breath. And that did 92 that time. Yeah. I'm doing math as I go, just to be sure I'm spouting the right information here. Yeah. I think 225 is a generous, safe point. And I don't think we're going to run out of MP, because he doesn't really need to heal much. I mean, he doesn't heal himself, so it's not too much of a worry. But yeah, about 100 is the most he does in one attack. Nice crit! Yeah, Cold Breath is actually about equal to his physical damage at this point. Go ahead and full heal. I gotta be careful when I hit my selections here, because I'm afraid I might accidentally hit attack when I mean to heal. But yeah, I was trying to say before, I'm thinking like how Boria and Maya might be able to do this. Maya would be the attacker, Boria would be basically playing the supporting healing type, most likely. Though he could probably throw us a crackle every now and then. They would both absolutely 100% were above 225, I'm going to do it. But they 100% would need Resilient Seeds, though. Alright, now you can heal. I'm just thinking of everybody that could do it. I think Torneko is the only one that wouldn't be able to do it by himself. Like, he might be able to do it with people meat shielding a bit, but because he fools around so much that he wouldn't be very reliable. That said, he could get stat seeds a lot easier. Yeah, that's a thought. It's a shame we can't have Psaro, the recruit, our party member, fight Psaro, the manslayer himself. That'd be kind of funny. If there's like a ROM hack out there that lets you use characters when you're not supposed to be able to use them in the DS version, let me know. I would totally be into trying out, like, Psaro the Manslayer does everybody's chapter or something. Or even like if it was like, Alena does everyone does everyone's chapter or whatever. Or Psaro could be used earlier just so you could see how he does. It probably be really easy with him because he has so many different spells and abilities that he's very good. So it'd be kind of fun to play him as a level 1 character. I think it'd be no spells but all, but alright, that's it for him. Like I said, once you get past the meditate phase, this is pretty much a cakewalk. Though you do have to also get through the whack phase, which is semi-luck based, but that one is mostly in your favor with just some bad luck rolls happening every now and then, so don't worry too much about that. Alright, up next is going to be Fu Young and Chow Mein. I imagine that one's possible, but I think I'm going to grind to 70 for that one, so expect her to probably be around that, just to get some more HP on her due to the critical hit attack from Chow Mein. So, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.